What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Slackers, and yes, I do have the #1 Smash Bros. YouTube channel on all of YouTube, according to my mom. Thanks, Mom. But we got 2 bits of news for you guys today. One is about Ryu Hayabusa and potentially not happening, depending on how you want to take it. But yeah, we'll jump into that. And then, have you played Smash Bros. In the last couple days since the newest update, the mini update that fixed Wii Fit Trainer, but also seemed to have absolutely destroyed online? Anybody notice anything strange about that? We'll talk about that too for a little bit. But I think the bigger news right now, potentially the bigger news, depending on how you want to view this, Smash Bros. Always has their front runners for characters, right? For DLC speculation. Hayabusa's name has always been one of those characters, whether you like him or not, he's always been in the conversation. And this was actually sent to me by a subscriber, and I appreciate that. You know who you are. So I felt like, hey, this was a good time to talk about it. So, let me address this real quick. Usually Thursdays are my Smash Bros. DLC moveset potential. Well, this is my video for the day, so that series will be back next week, I promise. And I have a really fun character, you know, one that doesn't get talked about too much, but it'll be fun. That'll be next week. It's back. Don't worry. But either way, back to the topic. Hayabusa's always been a front runner in terms of Smash speculation, and with recent recent argument, and not arguments, but recent I guess we could say this is kind of evidence if you want to put it that way. But recent events, and this literally just happened yesterday. So I believe this was where was this from? Famitsu? Yes, it was from Famitsu. So Team Ninja's Fumihiko Yasuda. Basically, he's like a big guy. He's behind the Ninja Gaiden franchise. He's behind Ryu Hayabusa. So this would be a guy that would definitely know if Hayabusa is coming to Smash Bros. Or not. He would have more than likely something to say about it. Now, again, in the article, talks about Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden Black and how their data is not salvageable, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about Hayabusa and what he says. So during this Famitsu interview column thing, I guess he gets asked the question, is he aware about the fans' wantingness of Hayabusa in Smash Bros? And he replies, he also seems to be aware of Smash Bros fans bringing up Hayabusa as a potential fighter. So he hears it, right? He's Hayabusa in Smash Bros. Oh yeah, I would like that too. But then his response to that was, yes, I'm waiting on an invitation. Now, how do you want to take that? We could take that 2 different ways. Now, the first way could be viewed as, yeah, I want to see him too. Like, I'm waiting on an invitation. Where is it? Like, come on, Nintendo, send it to me. Like, as in, it's not gonna happen. He knows it hasn't happened, but he would like to get an invitation for Hayabusa to join Smash. You know, it's kind of like he knows it won't happen. Like, that's one way to view it. Or the other way, because it's kind of weird. It's been a big topic of debate over the past 24 hours. Or the other way to look at it, like, yeah, I'm still waiting on the invitation. I know it's coming, but I haven't received it yet. And in terms of that, what if for potentially a Hayabusa reveal trailer, he actually receives the invitation in his reveal trailer for Smash Bros. You know, like so many other characters have. Min did it, Terry got it, even though it passed by like everybody. But, you know, all these other characters receiving the invitation. Maybe Hayabusa's reveal trailer ends up kind of having the same way. So maybe that is kind of being taken as a hint, like, all right, Hayabusa's in the game, but he hasn't officially gotten his invitation yet because his reveal trailer hasn't been made. So that's kind of one thing that people have been talking about. And it's an interesting way to look at it, to be fair. You know, usually I would have read this and went, so the dude behind Hayabusa goes, yeah, I'm still waiting on an invitation. Oh, okay. That seems like it's bad news, right? But then you can read it the other way, like, I'm waiting on an invitation. Like, I know it's in the mail. I know it's coming, but when am I going to get it, right? So it kind of reads it one way or the other. For me, if you wanted my personal opinion, sadly, I look at this as a negative. I don't want to be negative, but I kind of view this as yeah, I want my character, and I am waiting for an invitation, but I don't think it's coming right now. So I think that's kind of how I'm reading it, but I'd love to be wrong. I'm a fan of Hayabusa. Would love to see him in Smash Bros. Alright, don't care. He's a sword fighter, lol. cares? He's a ninja. He can do so much more than just sword slashes, okay? It's so much different. But yeah, Hayabusa. Interesting topic nonetheless. Let me know what you guys think. Is Hayabusa, how do you view this information? Is this bad or is this good? Or are you just kind of like, I don't know. It's literally the way he phrases it is kind of like, oh, it could mean either or. So I do think slightly I would lean towards the, all right, Hayabusa's probably not happening now. Because, like, let's face it, Hayabusa's always been one of the main characters for speculation, right? And, you know, those early leakers like Vergaben have at least mentioned the company Koei Tecmo. And then, of course, if you think Koei Tecmo and, you know, their big franchises, their big characters, Hayabusa is going to come to mind if you're like, all right, Koei and Nintendo have potentially had discussions for Smash Bros. Well, then Hayabusa probably was in those discussions, right? So that's just something to think about. Just something to think about. So, I don't know, man. I would have thought Hayabusa would have been one of the... I don't know, how do you want to put this? I thought Hayabusa would have been one of the more likely characters. Not guaranteed, because any character that's been a frontrunner so far. Crash, Hayabusa, Dante, Sora, Shantae, people are saying, you know, all these different characters are being these frontrunners, and they're like, yep, Doomslayer, Rayman, they're all going to be confirmed. Yet none of them have made it into either Fighter's Pass, which is crazy. So it's like, were they really frontrunners, right? I mean, they could be frontrunners for a certain group of people, for a certain region, so it's just interesting to think about, right? All these frontrunners are not making it in. So, yeah, I don't know. Hayabusa, interesting. Let me talk about the Smash Online. Here's a couple screenshots here real quick. Anybody getting these type of screenshots since the past day or two for after Smash Bros. Got the random update? Yeah, yeah, apparently online is even more broken than usual. Great. So apparently, I think the word was Nintendo started kind of trying to beef up some of their servers for their online games, and potentially they were trying that with Smash Bros, but apparently something went wrong because, like, you could get online, you could try to get into a game, and then like 20% of the time, oh, communication error. Like, this is happening even more than it was. And let's face it, we all know Smash Bros Online was not one of the best out there. I mean, if you had a stable, you know, wired connection, it was pretty good, right? Once I switched to wired connection, I really didn't have issues at all with connectivity, but then this recent update, and it's kind of like, what's happening? It's like, I think it's more server side than anything, and it's not just like quick play. It was also the arenas. Unable to enter an arena. This arena isn't even full, okay? Keep in mind, this wasn't full. You put in the code to get in, you just join a random free one, and they're like, nah, sorry, unable to enter. LOL Smash Online, right? So, yeah, hopefully this is, I'm hoping to view this as a positive. Hopefully this is a growing pain for better online servers. Hopefully they tried something, they changed something up for the better. Fingers crossed, hopefully. It's not working out the greatest right now, but they're learning from this to improve it as time goes along. That's what I'm hoping this comes from. So, yes, games do have that, you know, growing pain that you got to learn from, and most of us are going to have to sit through it and go, I just want to play the game. I just want to play it, but online says, nope. You want to play the game that you bought? Sorry. Go play against the computers or something. I'll go train an amiibo. I mean, there's a bunch coming out, like, tomorrow? Banjo Terry Byleth. Who's buying the amiibos? Ooh, yeah, amiibos. They're awesome. But, yeah, so online seems to be kind of interesting. Oh, I totally skipped over this point. So, back to the Hayabusa thing real quick, right? This is, I think it's just another point of evidence to kind of maybe say a little bit against Hayabusa. Because remember this back in, like, January, right? January 25th, yes. Back in January this year, just a couple months ago. The director and producer of Ninja Gaiden from 2004, he also wants to see Hayabusa join Smash Ultimate. What a surprise. Guy wants to see it. But, you know, he gave 2 thumbs up to the idea, thinking it's fitting. But where's the interesting part here? Basically, he's saying he wants to see it. But why would he be saying, yeah, I want to see it. I would love to see it. If he knew it was going to happen, you're not going to really kind of go out there making all these claims saying, yeah, I would love to see it, right? You're just going to kind of let it settle and be like, all right, well, I know what's going to happen, so I'm going to let it be. So it's kind of like 2 really big individuals behind Ryu Hayabusa, behind Ninja Gaiden, who would more than likely have something to say about or might be in on the discussions for Hayabusa potentially in Smash Bros. They would have some sort of input, I would assume, so they would know about it. And you got these two big people kind of saying, hey, I'm waiting on the invitation, and the other guy's like, yeah, it would be cool if he was in, but he's probably not. So I don't know. I kind of think Hayabusa's chances are slipping a little bit, but again, I would love to be wrong. I'm a Hayabusa fan. I would love to see him. Come on. I mean, look at him. He's a ninja. He's awesome. He's awesome. But yeah, that's all I got for today. If anybody makes it this far in the video, answered this one question. I think I asked a few during the video, but answer this one question. Who do you think is the #1 front runner right now? My question, or my answer to that question, I think Crash. Yeah, I know. Wow, LOL original. I think there's just stuff going for Crash. Mainly that 5-year plan that leaked, so that's why I'm going to say Crash. Again, Crash is very likely to not happen as he is to happen. So, I don't know. Let me know your answer. Who's the most likely character, in your opinion, to make it into one of the final 2 spots for Fighters Pass 2? Anyway, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. And I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.